Hi Jamie, so just a quick video to talk through how to finish off this setup. So I see down here that, well, first of all, I saw actually that you have your panel with your promo code and your percentage, like your discount included as embedded data. Perfect. I've gone down to the bottom and I've had a look, and you seem to have this in perfect. It is embedded data, it's not a panel field, because panel field is just simply first name, last name, email address, external data reference. When you add embedded data into the panel, it does count as embedded data. So when you're using pipe text, always ensure it's in the embedded data field that you type the name. So this one's in here perfectly. I noticed that you have a percentage here, but you actually have a percentage already as the discount in as your value, so you won't actually need this percentage in here at all. So that one's perfect, and then all you would need to do is just pipe in the exact same thing here. So just copy and paste these pieces of code to go in here. The last step to this then is in the survey flow, we also need to have an embedded data field called discount and promo code, just to pull that in from the panel into the survey so that you can then use it in your questions down the bottom. So you just click add new element here, embedded data. You call this promo code. Now this is case sensitive, so just make sure it's the exact same as it is in your panel. And then you would add a new field and you call this discount. And it says value will be set from panel or URL, so you don't actually need to put anything as a value here. Then move this up the top so that these are assigned to your participants before they actually hit that question where they need to be pasted in. And that's it for your actual embedded data and your pipe text. That's 100% complete. So we'll talk through the authenticator now. It's really, really simple, and you won't actually have to pass anything through as a query string. Obviously, you can pass your ID through as a query string. That's no problem whatsoever. You could also just add that as another field in your panel if you'd prefer. For each participant, just add their ID in there, and then all you'd need to do is just set an embedded value and just say your ID here as well, and that will pull through. But if you prefer to pass it in through a query string, that's perfect. All I would recommend then is if you're doing that, I would add another embedded data field called, ID. Again, it's case sensitive, so however it appears in your query string, that would be at the very, very top. So as soon as your participants actually come into the survey, that will hit. Then we would add the authenticator in underneath this. So basically we need to strip the ID out from the query string straight away off the URL and then bring them to the authenticator. This is just because once we go past the authenticator, I'm just not sure if it will pull through. So if we capture it before they go through the authenticator, this will work correctly. So then you would add an authenticator. Authentication type is a panel, and we authenticate using the panel field that we're interested in. So I would say your library, the device upgrade test, and then for the field I'm interested in is email. So this will ask for a participant's email before they actually take the survey, and only if they have an email that's matched in the panel will they be able to take the survey. So the last step then is just to make sure that all of the elements underneath are actually moved into the authenticator. Otherwise, even if they fail, they would actually reach those. So that's actually 100% the setup. So you won't need to pass promo code and discount in as a query string, because your panel, once they come in and authenticate, it's going to link to their that panel member, and then it will pull directly from the panel into your survey flow, and therefore into your pipe text at the end of your survey. So that's the full setup. So give this a go. Let me know how you get on. But if you do encounter any trouble, just let me know.